Welcome to the first lesson in the memory section on the multi-store model of memory. My name is Nick Redshaw and I have over 16 years experience of teaching A-level psychology. I'm also co-author of the highly successful independent learner series of student workbooks available exclusively on Amazon. So, the multi-store model of memory, including sensory register, short-term memory and long-term memory. As you can see from the diagram, information enters the sensory register and then through attention goes to short-term memory. Then through rehearsal goes to long-term memory. If rehearsal is prevented, information is forgotten. According to Atkinson and Shiffrin, in the diagram above, they claim that memory is like an information processing system, where data flows from one store to another. So the emphasis here is on the structure and processes of memory. Atkinson and Shiffrin identified the following three stores, known as structures in the specification. The sensory register, SR. This deals with and stores all information from our five senses, known as modalities. The short-term memory, STM, holds limited amounts of information for a short time. The long-term memory, LTM, holds unlimited amounts of information for a very long time. They identified the process of information transferring from one store to another through both attention from SR to STM and rehearsal from STM to LTM. If the processes are successful, information is remembered. If not, it is forgotten. Okay, if you're using one of our workbooks, or if your teacher has downloaded our workbook from TESS, complete the following diagram. If not, on a piece of paper, sketch the diagram and complete the diagram. You may want to pause the video at this point. Okay, welcome back. So, what did you get? Hopefully for part A, the sensory register. Part B, rehearsal. Part C, long-term memory. And part D, short-term memory. I'd now like you to complete the next question. Briefly explain the flow of information in the multi-store explanation of memory for 3 marks. Briefly explain the flow of information in the multi-store explanation of memory for 3 marks. Again, you may want to pause the video at this point. Okay, welcome back. So for 3 marks, you need a clear explanation of the flow of information in the multi-store explanation of memory. So for example, Atkinson and Shiffrin in 1968 claimed that memory is like an information processing system, where data flows in a linear direction, with information transferring from one store to another through attention, from the sensory register to short-term memory, and rehearsal from short-term memory to long-term memory. If the processes are successful, information is remembered. If not, it is forgotten. So the emphasis here of this model is on the structure and processes of memory. Okay, a couple of true or false. Short-term memory holds unlimited amounts of information for 1 mark. Short-term memory holds unlimited amounts of information. Well, hopefully here you've said false. And the next one, the 5 senses are known as modalities. The 5 senses are known as modalities. Quick, easy questions. Hopefully here you've said true. And that brings us to the end of this lesson. I'll hopefully see you for the next one.